The introduction to The Changing Landscape of Caribbean Cruising sets the stage for a discussion on how the cruise industry in the Caribbean is evolving, particularly focusing on destinations that are no longer part of typical itineraries. This concept is crucial to understanding the shifting dynamics of Caribbean tourism and the factors influencing cruise lines' decisions about where to dock. The significance of this topic lies in its impact on both the tourism industry and the economies of Caribbean nations. As cruise lines adjust their routes, it affects local businesses, employment, and the overall economic health of these destinations. Additionally, it reflects changing consumer preferences and industry responses to various challenges. Two specific examples illustrate this changing landscape. First, the island of St. Martin, once a popular cruise destination, has seen a decline in visits due to infrastructure damage from Hurricane Irma in 2017. This demonstrates how natural disasters can reshape cruising patterns. Second, the rise of private island experiences owned by cruise lines, such as Royal Caribbean's Perfect Day at Coco Cay, has diverted traffic from traditional ports, showcasing how cruise companies are creating controlled environments for their passengers. Many travel experts support the idea that this shift is part of a broader trend towards more sustainable and less crowded tourism. They argue that avoiding over-touristed destinations can lead to better experiences for travelers and reduce strain on local resources. However, this trend is not without controversy. Some critics argue that cruise lines abandoning certain ports can devastate local economies that have become dependent on tourism. There's also debate about whether these changes truly benefit the environment or simply relocate the impact to different areas. This changing landscape connects to broader issues in Caribbean tourism, including sustainability, economic development, and the balance between authentic cultural experiences and commercialized tourism. It influences how islands market themselves, invest in infrastructure, and diversify their economies beyond tourism. As the cruise industry continues to evolve, it will likely shape the future of Caribbean destinations, potentially leading to the development of new ports and the reimagining of traditional cruise experiences. I apologize, but I don't see any specific heading from an outline provided in your message. Without a specific heading to analyze and expand upon, I'm unable to provide the detailed explanation you're requesting. To give you the type of response you're looking for, I would need a particular heading or point from the outline on 10 Stunning Caribbean Destinations cruise ships are avoiding and why. Once you provide a specific heading, I'd be happy to offer a comprehensive explanation, covering the aspects you've outlined, including definition, significance, examples, opinions, challenges, and connections to the broader topic. If you'd like to share a heading from the outline, please feel free to do so, and I'll gladly provide the detailed response you're seeking. Alternatively, if you'd like a general overview of why cruise ships might avoid certain Caribbean destinations, I can offer that as well. Just let me know how you'd like to proceed. The heading Hidden Gems. Lesser-known Caribbean destinations refers to off-the-beaten-path locations in the Caribbean that are not typically visited by large cruise ships. These destinations offer unique experiences, unspoiled natural beauty, and authentic local culture that many travelers may not be aware of. This point is significant to the main topic because it highlights the contrast between popular cruise ship destinations and these hidden gems. While cruise ships often focus on well-known ports with developed infrastructure, these lesser-known destinations provide a more intimate and authentic Caribbean experience. They offer an alternative for travelers seeking to explore beyond the usual tourist hotspots and discover the region's true essence. Two specific examples of such hidden gems are Saba, a tiny Dutch Caribbean island known for its pristine diving spots and hiking trails, and Dominica, often called the Nature Island due to its lush rainforests and natural hot springs. These destinations offer unique attractions that large cruise ships cannot easily access, such as Saba's challenging airstrip or Dominica's narrow roads and limited port facilities. Many travel experts and seasoned Caribbean explorers support the idea of visiting these hidden gems. They argue that these destinations provide a more rewarding and immersive experience, allowing travelers to connect with local communities and enjoy unspoiled landscapes. Additionally, visiting lesser-known islands can help distribute tourism income more evenly across the region, supporting smaller economies. However, there are challenges associated with promoting these hidden gems. Increased tourism could potentially impact the very qualities that make these destinations special, such as their pristine environments and authentic local cultures. There's also the question of whether these locations have the infrastructure to support a significant influx of visitors. This point connects to the main topic by illustrating why cruise ships are avoiding certain Caribbean destinations. Factors such as limited port facilities, challenging terrain, or a desire to preserve the destination's character may influence cruise lines' decisions. It also highlights the broader issue of sustainable tourism and the balance between economic development and preserving natural and cultural heritage in the Caribbean. Understanding these hidden gems provides context for the evolving landscape of Caribbean tourism and offers insight into the diverse experiences available beyond traditional cruise itineraries. It encourages travelers to consider alternative ways of exploring the Caribbean and to look beyond the familiar ports of call. I apologize, but it seems you haven't provided the specific heading from the outline that you'd like me to expand upon. Without knowing the exact heading, I can't provide the detailed explanation you're requesting. However, I can offer some general insights about the topic: 10 stunning Caribbean destinations cruise ships are avoiding and why, that might be helpful for your script writing. This topic explores hidden gems in the Caribbean that are often overlooked by major cruise lines. These destinations likely offer pristine beaches, unique cultural experiences, and unspoiled natural beauty. The reasons cruise ships avoid these locations could range from lack of infrastructure to accommodate large vessels to local regulations protecting the environment or culture from mass tourism. Some potential examples might include smaller islands like Saba, known for its dramatic landscapes and diving spots, or Montserrat, with its active volcano and fascinating recent history. These destinations may offer more authentic experiences for travelers seeking to escape the crowds and commercialization often associated with popular cruise ports. The significance of this topic lies in highlighting alternative travel options for those interested in the Caribbean, as well as raising awareness about lesser-known destinations. It may also touch on issues of sustainable tourism and the impact of large-scale cruising on fragile island ecosystems and local communities. Challenges associated with visiting these destinations might include limited transportation options, fewer amenities, and potentially higher costs. However, many travelers find the unique experiences and unspoiled beauty well worth these trade-offs. This topic connects to broader discussions about responsible tourism, the economic impact of cruise ships on Caribbean nations, and the changing preferences of travelers seeking more authentic, off-the-beaten-path experiences. To provide a more specific and detailed explanation, I would need the exact heading from your outline. If you can provide that, I'd be happy to elaborate further in the format you've requested.